The date was October 11th, 2013. It was a dark and stormy night. As I was serving mac and cheese and pork buns, I looked out on a sea of people in yellow rain jackets with food struck badges hanging from them. One of those people was a yellow-haired man named Philip Given. At this point, we'd only exchanged maybe 1,500 to 2,000 Facebook Messenger text messages. Little did I know he'd be my future. He'd be my new beginning. After serving approximately 500 pounds of mac and cheese, 600 pork buns, and an undescribed amount of pulled pork, the night ended, and it was not only the first night for Baron von Schwein to have their food truck in York City, but the most successful to date. Approximately 6 months later, on April 11th, 2014, was food truck number 2. Was also about a week after we signed our lease on 35 West Market Street, which was the first brick and mortar location of Baron von Schwein, where one of my employees actually cut a pipe. So while food truck's going on another dark and stormy and rainy night, thanks guys for checking the weather, we had our best night to date for the second time. And that kind of started my journey through York County. And I joke about Philip kind of starting that. He actually told me not to open a restaurant in York because it wouldn't go well. It's went better than that. Not that much better. But it's been great. You know, he introduced me to people like JJ that brought me from Lancaster to here, and really for the first time in my life gave me a family that really has meant a lot to me. About 6 months later, actually here, it was a very sunny day. It was kind of warm out. Philip actually came to me and said, "We're going to start a pretzel company." I said, "I have no idea what that means. I don't like pretzels. They're gross." And he agreed with me. I'm like, okay, so why are we starting a pretzel company? But we continued to do it. We went and looked at like some pretzel company in Gettysburg, and it was super scary. And they had this brick oven with like cinder blocks and things on fire and things. And we continued. We started a pretzel company at 39 West Market Street, interestingly enough, right next to 35 West Market. And you know, JJ asked me to come tonight and put my name in the hat. I didn't think I'd get pulled, but I did. And I thought a lot about what new beginnings mean. And for somebody like me, new beginnings happen every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every month. You know, because I'm always challenged with new things to do, new things to think about. And York City was a really big new beginning for me because 2 years ago, I met this group of people that made York City Pretzel happen and Food Struck happen, and everything that this group has touched happen. And it's changed my life, and it's given me a new beginning, and it's given me hope and a family and pretty much everything I have right now. So that's it. Thank you.